And we're live, baby. There we go. So I bet if you refresh yours, it'll pop up. All right, we're gonna do this one more time on the gram.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Is it? Here we go.
Yeah.
All right, and we're live, people. See, he's over here watching it. Yeah, we tried earlier. If you saw it on the feed, I apologize. I had to delete it because GoPro problems. But we're up and running. Link in my profile. Go watch it. Right. Yep, we'll just leave it roll. Got the phone plugged in so it doesn't die. Got the GoPro plugged in. Let's check our view. You guys want to see actually? Let's see work here. Let's get you down and dirty. Get you all up in there. Just don't get in my way. I still might block it with my head.
Delay there.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other, it was like 15 to 17 seconds is what we've kind of counted out on the Instagram. Like if somebody's sitting here watching Instagram and we're doing it. Yeah. Boom. Posted it to my Instagram again just to make sure people are gonna get on there. Is it working?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Still only say one person watching. Does it say how many people are watching on your end? Or
No, it just says chat is muted.
Chat is muted?
No, chat publicly is Chris. Like I can type in,
Yeah, say.
let's fucking go or something. No, but
Say if anybody comments in chat, then you can read it off for me. How much of it can you see? Can you see my feet, can't you?
yeah.
It's crazy because I used to go live on my phone, right? And it's only, you can only see so much. There you go, you can see the whole shebang now. Let me get a peek at that, please. Let me see what it looks like. Excuse me. No, the other way. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, see how wide it is? It gets so much more of a view where my phone, I would set my phone up right here. Oh, there we go. Now I'm getting gloves on. And it'd be real uptight and close, and it's really hard to even get a visual of what we're working on.
Right.
Or anything, so.
Oh, pop that thing in.
Yeah, we about have to use this GoPro for target practice there for a minute. That lost its life. It didn't start working. Like you son of a bitch, I did not just spend this much money on this motherfucker and it not work. Kept holding out, kept holding out, kept holding out. No, maybe I don't need one. I'll just use my old ones and make do, and you don't need to go live on that thing. All the other features it has. I love the features when they work.
when you're doing that, watching that, and you're not doing nothing yet.
You gotta wait 15 seconds and then look down so it catches
Yeah,
itself up.
it's not too bad.
But it's still gonna be so out of sync. Yeah, I was sitting there thinking when it was going wrong and nothing worked right. It's like, start a YouTube channel, they said. It'd be fun, they said. Yeah, sure. You should start going live, man. It'd be so cool. Yeah. Until you see me get really frustrated with something that should not be that frustrating. You can't really see my tray on that thing, can you?
Yeah.
But you can see me. I mean, that's what's crazy. Is normally you wouldn't even be able to see me unless I was using my phone still. And the thing that's next is I gotta get on there and figure out how to do like the right keywords, and because unless people see my Instagram posts, they probably won't ever find this feed, you know, where you can set it up. It should be a way to where, you know, you can get organic followers and people just kind of coming along it and finding it. Like, I just realized I didn't even type in the word tattoo in the description or anything. Right. I just went live, like, fuck it. I was like, oh, you put the right keywords in there, people can type in, you know, live tattooing. I'm like, oh, look, this guy's tattooing. Boom, they just discovered me. But right now, it's kind of hard for them to find me if they don't know, if the computer doesn't know what to, you know, categorize it.
Gas station.
No, this is actually a hip hop one. Yeah, I changed it up because I got on Spotify and did the type in royalty free,
Right.
and then there's like 100 songs royalty free hip hop, 100 songs royalty free jazz, all the different genres and stuff. There's one of country, which I was not gonna click that shit. This keep us in good condition with YouTube, because yeah, it'll get us booted, and then it has a rating system on YouTube that will like if you get too many of them, your status turns red, and you know, I'm assuming it'll limit me what I can do, and if you do it too many times, I'll probably just delete you, God knows what. Instagram, it just boots you off that feed. Just cancel the feed and you can't do that. I'm like, okay. I guess I haven't done it enough times. I'm sure if I kept trying over and over and over, like, dude, seriously, knock it off. We told you to stop playing music. I do what I want. What I should do is get my phone out now, go live on Instagram and point that at this and just say, go to YouTube. I should, but I don't think I have any way to really hook it up because this is what I usually use to mount my phone. That's what I was laughing. I want to make it to where you can do a live feed and then the viewer has the option to like change cameras.
Right.
Like I'll have multiple cameras set up, like one here, one there, one over there, or something, like a whole room shot. But when you log in and start watching live, you have the option to like click between them and they can pick. I don't have, like they're all three going at once.
Yeah.
But it's in one feed and it's just like little windows at the bottom. You can click between them, kind of like, almost like a security camera, and you can bring them up bigger and see what's going on. You got one that's like roll up tight and close. I can wear one on my forehead. So I got it. I'm gonna buy one of the head mounts so you can put it on my head, and I'm sitting here tattooing. You can watch from my views. Just imagine running around with a damn GoPro in your forehead, just running around live, just everything's live. We'll go down and do consoles live. Like, yeah, you better have a good idea because everybody's on the internet watching you right on my forehead. Tell me what to do, Siri. She's trying to tell me to be healthy and stand up and go work out or something. We gotta go back to the fun stuff here soon.
What's that?
Back over into the middle where we don't have to sit all weird and funky and
What's that?
So did you used to be a driver for FedEx before you started doing the planning?
No.
No? Seemed like that would be a prerequisite. Like you need to know what the fuck's going on out here.
I've been an operations manager for 17 years out there. I pretty much know.
Right. Because
I drove before,
yeah.
but it wasn't before I was a manager.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was always like when you know, one of the big things was when I had the sign jobs. You know, I was doing graphic design and stuff like that. It's like, okay, yeah, my job is to design it and print it, and then they assemble it and cut it out there, and you know, do whatever else with the sign or vinyl or whatever else I'm producing.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, well, I want to know the production side out there too, because in turn, that's going to make me better at my job inside. So it's like, oh, I go out here and I actually get to see how this is getting put together. Well, fuck, I can help you guys out here. Let me, I can make that a little bit different and make that way easier on you. No shit, yeah, see? All I do is actually step out of the office, which the boss that I had at that time, you stay in your office, you do what you do, they do what they do. Why are you out here lingering? Like, I'm not here just dicking around with them. I'm actually like talking to them about the, you know, projects and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Where it's like you would think something like that, you know, definitely go hand in hand. It's like, man, you gotta know the ins and outs. At least I've done it before.
Yeah, I've done it before. I sit there like a damn Matrix with fucking flat screen in front of me moving fucking shit around. It's kind of cool. It looks harder than what it is. Like people just come in and be like, oh, fuck, you know how to do all that. It's not bad.
It's not rocket science,
just,
right?
Yeah, it's just a program. Once you get used to it, man, it's fucking easy.
Like, we're not going to the moon, guys. We're just delivering packages here.
Yeah, I'm just taking these triangles and putting them where they need to go, man. You just gotta know your maps, you know, the areas and all that shit. That's really about it. The hell, like I said, I've been there 17 years, so you kind of learn where you're at there after a while.
So you routed my mattress to my house the other day.
That probably did.
You got one of those male mattresses coming
Big
open
purple
up.
fuckers.
Mine was the Nectar, but yeah, big old tube thing, and big old blue tube.
Yeah.
I think it was a heavy son of a bitch,
Yeah,
man.
dude, those drivers hate that shit.
That's what I was wondering when homeboy,
like,
because
"Fuck
I got
these
security
cocksuckers,
cameras, and I saw him. He had that thing heaved over his shoulder, walking all the way up. And that's the other catch is I got a really long driveway, and like again, I've talked to the UPS guy. You know, I've been outside working on my yard when he pulled up one day, and we chit chatted, and what was it? He said he's like, apologize about, you know, cornering my yard a little bit up at the driveway. Man, it's just so hard to get in here, and he tries to back in, and then he doesn't want to back all the way up my driveway. Right. So sometimes he'll just pull a nose in right at the end and walk all the way up. And then it's like, man, I feel so bad when you got a bunch of shit, and then you have to pull all the way up in my driveway, and then try to turn around or try to back all the way down. But yeah, then you show up with a big ass 200-pound mattress. Like, sorry. Yeah, I went up there and picked that thing off the porch, and like, Jesus, that guy on the camera made it look way easy. But yeah, I'm sure those dudes hate that shit.
Oh yeah, they hate it.
Like, fuck you and your damn mattress. I hope you get a shitty night's sleep tonight. Starting to finally look like something somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Like, it looked like complete dog shit for a while. It's like as you're building things up and you're layering it, and it's just like, nothing's there. It's all smudgy messes, and like even areas that just don't have anything done, like a couple little details, and you move on, and you come back to it, and you do a little shading, and it's like, oh, like that makes all the difference in the world. Make it look like a feather. Got the feather. Watched Pauly Shore movie last night. Oh my god, I miss that guy.
Which one?
In the army now. Crazy
thought
Boys.
about watching that. I think it's on Netflix or Hulu.
Is it?
One of them. I don't remember. I got both of them, and I remember seeing it.
So great. Just bring back. I love being nostalgic with movies and watching old movies like that. Old,
Yeah.
old movies. It's like what was it? '94, I think, is what it was when I looked at it.
Yeah, Hulu's got movies. And they got 80s binge and 90s binge, like 80s and 90s movies. Some of those ones, man. Fucking Teen Wolf.
Which one?
Like Teen Wolf.
Oh, Teen
I
Wolf,
actually
yeah.
watched that one. The Back to the Futures and all that.
Oh yeah, I got all those. See, I don't have Netflix or Hulu. I have a server at home,
Right.
and I just download everything to my server and have a hard copy of it. So, like Netflix and Hulu like to do, and get rid of like, oh well, we have it on our roster, and we're just gonna get rid of it next month. I'm like, dude, I like watching that periodically. I mean, why'd you take it away? No, I don't play those games. I got everything I could ever imagine, and if I don't have it, I'll get it. You know, I love the challenge of, you know, from hanging out with somebody and like, what movie you want to watch? What do you have? No, I didn't ask that. What do you want to watch? Because I more likely have it.
See, I can't ever figure out what I want to watch. I don't get to watch it TV too much.
Yeah.
So I struggle because I'm like, ooh, I ain't seen that. Ooh,
Yeah.
wait a minute, I want to watch that one.
See, it's not that I get to watch a lot. It's most of what I have is while I'm at home working, and like you said, I feel like the Matrix. I got two 27-inch monitors and a 50-inch right above it, and it's all just stacked. So I take a movie, pull it up on my computer, and I sling it up to that monitor and have it going while I'm working down here, and then I have my tablet thing sitting on my desk, and dude, I got shit everywhere, and it's just like, it's just on for noise, you know. And yeah, maybe I'll sit down, I'll kick back, and next thing you know, I'm distracted watching a movie when I should be working. But yeah, I just like it for the noise. I don't like watching modern TV. I don't have cable, like TV.
Right.
Commercials, hell no. Like, what limited time we do have, like you said, I don't have much time to sit here and watch stuff, and when I do, I don't want to be wasting it with, you know, 25-30% of ads, so we'll nix that real quick. I'm not playing that game. You leave that here? Yeah, I like my system. I got it set up pretty nice. Now I have a Apple TV out in the garage, so I can go out in the garage, and if I have a MP4 file in particular for whatever movie, I can sling it out to that TV too from the computer inside. So just all geeking out, like I said, when it works.
Right.
And then there's moments like the other day it started acting up and kept popping up wanting my iTunes password. I'm like, I don't know it. I don't remember it. I have to go in the house. And I was like, I'm out here already. You just play. Like, nothing's changed, man. Nothing's changed at all. But all of a sudden now you need the password. The other bonus of the tube is there's no limit. Like, we can go for like 9 hours live and it's not gonna stop. Where Instagram.
Hey, Doug, your consult's here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Instagram, on the other hand, likes to go for an hour and then shut you down and say, go again. As much of a hassle as it was to get that camera up and running, I am not stopping this fucking feed.
Right.
I'm right putting a paper towel right here. Says coffee break. Be right back. not turn it off and try and turn it back on. My luck, it'll act up again. It will end up being a shot put and blown out of the sky. You want to see if new GoPro Hero 7 Black can withstand a 9mm? Let's find out on today's episode. That's why I have the older two. Somebody was saying that you could turn in your old GoPros and they'll give you $100 off the new one. I'm like, I still use mine.
Right.
You know, like I have the first generation, the old one. And that's the one, like, if it's, like, may get damaged, that's the one I put out there on the front line. Like, yeah, I'm gonna put this thing like 2 or 3 feet away from this 2 pounds of tannerite. Good luck, little buddy. See you on the other side. It survives. Gets the footage too. It's not as good a quality as the other two, clearly, but still 1080. And it's just a little foggy, a little green. Well, I wouldn't say grainy because still the pixels are there. It's just the color isn't as rich and vibrant right off the bat. But like again, when I said the editing and how now you can do it in 5 minutes, then you had to like color grade everything and make sure everything looks right. It would just come in all meh and flat colors, and you had to like boost all the colors of every single clip. But yeah, I got 5 acres out in the country, and I have a gun range out there, and I like to blow things up.
That's good.
My neighbors love me. What the fuck was that noise?
I got several myself. Obviously I'm in town now, so.
What, firearms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My newest one's the SIG P350.
The 365 or is there a 350?
Yeah.
Which one's that?
It's
I have to see this one.
yeah.
I have the 365 and absolutely love that thing.
Yeah.
Have that and the 320.
My dad is retired cop, so he's got like if shit went down, he's getting robbed by me. But he's got every firearm that you can imagine. But he turned me on to the P350s. And
see, I got the 320, and that's what the issue.
320, goddamn, yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, the 320 is the new issue for department issue for law enforcement. I think military's getting them.
Yeah.
What's it, the M17 or something they're calling it
Yeah.
now? The one that's all desert tan looking and cool. But they actually have a safety on that one. Did you see that?
No, do they? Because I know mine don't.
Yeah, no, the original ones when they first came out they didn't, but then as soon as the military adapted them into their regiment, they require them to have safety on them. So there's an external safety. There's a guy I follow who's a law enforcement instructor, and he got one. He carries a 320 every day. He has one with an RMR and everything like mine.
Yeah, that usually carried the SIGs, but I know they issued him the Glock, the newer ones, before he retired. He only retired a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I was a Glock fanboy. I mean,
He didn't like it. He fucking hates it.
well, I mean,
He
I
said
didn't.
The slides are bad. The
Yeah.
triggers, he just always something's going wrong with them.
Yeah, they're all squishy and weird. And, yeah, no, my dad's law enforcement, and I always said my dad trusted his life to a Glock every day. I can too, And when he taught me how to shoot, it was like, well, here's a Glock, here's another Glock, here's a Glock. That's all we had: a Glock and an AR and a shotgun.
Yep.
And I learned, and then when I started getting into them heavy, it's what Glock here, and I started like customizing them, and it's just decked to the 9. And then you turn around, like I get a stock P320, and I walked out there, and I shot that bone stock better than I shot a $3,000 Glock.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, come the fuck
Get the
on.
night sights with it. You had to get the night sights with it.
Well, yeah, I got night sights for it, but then on top of that, like I said, I got the RMR, so I got the red dot mounted up on that bitch, and like I said, you add that on, like bone stock, I shot it better than my Glock that had the red dot and everything else too. That's what's fucked up. That Glock had a red dot, a fancy trigger, the stipple, like that, $3,000 worth of shit on it. And you go out there and it's like, meh. I grabbed that SIG and just just groupings, just beautiful. I'm like, okay. I was starting to doubt myself there for a while on my shooting capabilities, especially with this Glock. You know, I kept pouring money into it, and I got a bunch of different ones, and I'm just practice, and it's still just like, what the shit is going on? And you get a good quality trigger on a SIG, and you're like, oh, okay, it was the gun. Yeah, definitely the gun, not like, what the fuck, man?
I got the subcompact, so I like it. It's a nice little size.
That's a good size. Yeah, mine I got that's what I like about those too, is the modules. You can swap them out. So I ordered a module from Las Vegas that a guy pre-stipples them. So you get a hold of him, he'll have a couple of them sitting there ready to go. And you're like, yeah, this is the pattern I want. He has like these different like diamond pattern, a wagon wheel, this and that. Like, yeah, this is the one I want. Don't go up on the back strap because I don't like it tearing up my webbing. Put me a little bit of front, you know, stippling up on the, made it. And then, yeah, it'll send it to you. And then you just throw yours together. And then I ended up getting a slide all cut and milled and done up for it. And yeah, I love that thing. I love how versatile it is. I want to be able to get another trigger group for it though, because I have another slide, I have another grip module, I have everything except for the actual trigger grouping. I can get another barrel real quick, and I was like, I have a whole nother gun sitting there.
See, I gotta watch going to gun shows with my dad because he's really, really good friends with Tom Huffman, Tommy Guns.
Yeah.
And that, I mean, he like literally sells them to Dad, and he told me same deal. Tell me what you want. It'll be cost plus like 10%.
Right.
Dealer cost.
You can't beat that.
So I got that P320 for like right at almost $500.
500, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not that wrong.
No, not brand new with the night sights. Came with it.
Yeah, mine I got off back before the Facebook Marketplace got all shut down a lot. I was able to get on there and find stuff all the time. Just met up with the dude over in the parking lot and picked one up, you know?
Right.
I think I got it about $500, I want to say, or something like that. Yep. 37 minutes in. Sweet. We'll be right back, guys.
Smoking. For sure. You ready to go whenever you're ready after that? Cool. Starting pretty good there.
I'm digging it.
up, man?
Oh man.
What?
I'm just gonna walk through this joint.
We're YouTube live in it too.
Are you?
Yeah.
You want me to just? for a minute. Okay. Get the camera. Old wrestling acquaintances.
Oh yeah.
I guess his boys used to wrestle with me back in the day. They went to different school.
Oh yeah.
They're from around here, Eastern. They went to Eastern. I went to Taylor. Young boys like, oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, my boys go to Eastern.
Yours do, yeah.
Yeah. I lived out there in Greentown, out in the sticks. Well, I used to live out there too, but shit happens.
Sorry, I'm in the sticks the other way.
Huh?
I'm in the sticks, kind of heading your way. Yeah, I'm over there, like I said, over there in the Toby Pike area.
Yeah. We had one comment.
Did we?
Yeah.
You talking shit? They're commenting about not being here.
No, it was something about hell yeah, live videos are the best.
Nice.
Raiden or something like that.
Oh, pretty nice. Now can I get okay, this is nice.
Huh?
Trying to see if I can like edit the description or anything like that. Oh. Maybe close caption. Cool. That must be the I'm the only one watching.
Yeah. Fuck, I don't want to kill the battery out yet.
Right now, yeah, I don't want you to burn yours out.
Huh?
I don't want to burn yours out. Let me see your wrist there. We're still at it. We're live. Come follow along. Boop. We're on YouTube. We're not getting kicked off in an hour like usual. Coffee break on the thing and I went and got water. You need water?
No, I'm good for right now.
If you ever need anything, we got all kinds of stuff in there.
I've had enough liquids. And it's coffee. It's like drinking too much beer once you start. I'm pissing like every 10 minutes.
Well, I was talking to a friend the other day about, you know, well, drinking a gallon of water. It's healthy for you. It's really good for you.
Yeah.
And she was like, the downside is, you know, you gotta piss every 5 minutes. I go, that's good. You know, like, I guess her coworkers are complaining or giving her shit about it. Like, fuck that. That's healthy, man. There's nothing unhealthy about that. Oh, let's bring it back. You guys can see what's going Seems like they had a little bit better of an angle for you. Trying to keep it from like, because when it rolls up like that, the glare gets weird. So if it's down like that, I can see it. So, there, actually. Ready?
Yep.